This video is about verb tense. We're going to focus on simple past of separable prefix verbs. We learned separable prefix verbs in previous videos. They are often written with a dot between the prefix and the verb in the dictionary to show that they are separable prefix verbs and where they separate. Common prefixes that separate are ab, an, auf, aus, bei, durch, ein, fern, her, hin, mit, nach, vor, weg, wieder, zu, and zusammen. In the simple past, the separable prefix verbs follow the same pattern that they would have without their prefixes. We just add those in later. Let's look at two examples. Einkaufen is to shop or go shopping. Mitbringen is to bring with. The formula for the prateritum, simple past, is either weak or strong irregular depending on the verb. For weak verbs, the formula is stem plus te plus endings. For strong or irregular verbs, the formula is on the list plus endings. The endings are nothing, st, nothing, en, t, en. Conjugated verbs are in the second position. Prefixes, just like in the present tense, go at the end. The formulas again are for weak, stem plus te plus endings, and for strong or irregular, on the list plus endings. The endings are nothing, st, nothing, en, t, en. Always start with the list of irregular verbs. If the verb is not on there, then we use the weak formula for that verb. If you can't remember the list, go back and look at the strong or irregular verbs video for the simple past. Kaufen is not on the list, so it is weak. Bringen is on the list, so it is strong or irregular. Try these. I shopped on Thursday and I brought coffee with. Pause the video and try them on your own. You should have Ich kaufte am Donnerstag ein. Ich brachte Kaffee mit. In the first example, kaufte is your simple past, and ein is the prefix at the end. In the second example, brachte is the simple past verb, and mit is the prefix at the end. Common separable prefix verbs are listed below, and the definitions are given for the definitions for the simple past of the verb. So, pause the video and try these verbs on your own. You should have rief an, zog an, stand auf, zog aus, kaufte ein, lud ein, arbeitete durch, sah fern, brachte mit, fuhr mit, kam mit, bereitete vor, kam zurück. There are some examples below for you to try. If you'd like to try the first one on your own, you can do that with me now. Otherwise, pause the video to try them all on your own. For number 1, we have I called my sister on the phone. To call on the phone is anrufen. Do you remember the past for anrufen? Was it weak or was it strong? It was strong. That means that it's not normal. So rufen changes to rief. So we have rief. For strong verbs, the formula is whatever was on the list plus your endings. So we look at our subject and it is I. What's your ending for I, subject? In the simple past, there's no ending, so you should have ich rief. Now we need my sister. You should know how to say that. What would you do again with that prefix? That would go at the end, right? So you have ich rief meine Schwester an. Pause the video and try the rest on your own. You should have stand 7 Uhr auf. Ludst du Stefan zur Party ein? Note, einladen is a very strange verb. Laden ends in D, so it should get an extra E, but it does not in the do form. It does in the ir form, which makes it even stranger. You would think it would pick one. We do not need to worry about the er's yes form because there is no ending for that form. The rest of your example should be Das Kind zog sich am Morgen an. Der Student bereitete das Referat vor. Kommen Sie mit?